Hello. Just noticed the microphone is apparently muted. Hello. How are you all doing today? My name is Vorgoro, and I've been gone for how long has it been? Oh, 6 months. I have been gone for 6 months, and I suppose I could talk about that for a little while. Um, Essentially, I I moved. I moved, and since about April of this year, that has been pretty much all of my personal time. It has encompassed my life entirely, and it has taken much, much longer than it should have. And there's still things that need to be done. And I could tell a dozen different stories of it. But today, why am I getting such bad ping? My word. Um, I don't know why. I think, honestly, just the internet in my new place is possibly a little bit shit. Um, but how's that very much different from before? Anyway, I'm back a little bit, maybe. We'll kind of see how this stream today goes. If the internet's really bad, or if my machine is stuttering or struggling or any of that, or just the stream ends up just being really bad mic quality or whatever. I've tried to set things up back to normal, but quite frankly, I don't know anymore. I've tried. Anyway, today is Hardspace Shipbreaker. It's a game that I have not played. But hold on, let me. Before I say it's a game I have not played, because I've literally just said that and cut myself off. I have played this game before. I have played this game a lot before. I played this game so much that I actually got out of debt and was in the green by a decent amount, I want to say. But I'm going to be starting over, which, to be honest, is a little bit scary because I had a lot of progress and I don't think it'll keep that save. So we'll see how that goes. Um, Also, this is likely going to be just sort of a shorter stream today. Um, yeah, let's just see how this goes. All right, all right. Sorry if there's suddenly a big loud something happening. Uh, I'm testing out a couple different things with this stream, so I apologize for any inconsistencies like that. Ooh, it's sort of loud. All right. So let's see if it will show. Hey, there it is. There we go. Yes, so, as you can see, uh, I am rank 25, a master salvager, with a balance of 221 million. I believe that's what that is. I don't know what LT means. I don't recall. Um, but we're going to delete that so that we can go again all the way from the beginning. Humankind has industrialized much of the solar system. Earth has deteriorated into a place of squalor and decay. in orbit, a new breed of worker has emerged, the Shipbreaker. The labor is extremely dangerous, but for a select few, the hazard pay is worth the risk. Oh my, the dropped frames is actually quite staggering. I don't know why. Literally, I'm trying to watch my own stream on a different device, and it froze for a long time there. I'm so sorry. Pave the way to the Galaxy program. Update on your application status. Congratulations, you have been accepted into Lynx Corporation's pioneering Pave the Way to the Galaxy. Yada yada yada. You will be... you will be our worker, etc. That should be fine. I believe standard is normal. Meal preference. Oh, I do like intimatarian. I'll say plastic free if possible. That'd be... I feel like that'd be nice. Please agree to each statement. I have no criminal record in the Terran or Martian zones. A record in the Jovian frontier is acceptable. I'm not a member of and have never associated with a workers' union or other labor interests. I have completed my annual medical exam and have been cleared of having McCullough's lung. I have no commercial or real estate interests on Luna, in the asteroid belt, or in the nation-state of Arizona. I will bring a positive attitude and problem-solving mindset to work every day. I understand and accept the health risks associated with long-term exposure to Van der Waals field. I will vote for Chancellor Chung Sang in the Pan-American Senate election. You know, I want to skip training, but I also... You know, I did this. I did this. So I'll probably remember most of it, right? Oh my god. The drop frames is just incredible. It's so bad, apparently. And I don't know why. There we go. I assume this is us.
Each day he steps into the yard to earn his wages working hard.
Boy howdy, I do sure hope that this isn't copyright.
I pray to the stars and heaven above to return my daddy to those he loves.
Alright folks, how do we feel about lens flares on
There comes a time when he and death meet.
pretend cameras? Are we for or against? I can't help but notice it nowadays, and it sort of annoys me, but like, I understand the reasoning for it, so it's not like, you know, it's not that bad. I just... Oh, that's gonna be us. That's going to be us. Yep, we're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing a bunch of that. Hold on, this is giving me very Western vibes. American South and all that.
Hello, Cutter 9346-52. Your automated Lynx onboarding experience will now begin. Please observe this important message.
The
Faith, boundless promise, limitless resources,
dropped frames
a
is
brighter
just
future.
awful.
It's
I
here
honestly,
hard workers like you,
I
the
don't know
backbone
why
of
this is
civilization,
happening.
will help us pave the way to the galaxy. I'm
Very
Calicia
cool.
Rye Paulson,
Hello,
president
Calicia
of Lynx
Rye Paulson.
Corporation's Salvage Division. When my great-great-grandfather Exeter founded Lynx, he foresaw a remarkable opportunity among the stars. His vision eventually brought us the railgates. Now spanning all the way to Jupiter, these are the veins connecting
I'll try some
all
things
of
to hopefully
modern
get the
civilization. And the people flowing
the
through
dropped
them
frames
are its
back
lifeblood.
to lower
The
than
railgates
60%.
reinvigorated
Jesus
humanity
Christ.
and are key to our continued
That's
progress.
just
You've
not
been selected
acceptable.
from among thousands of
My
candidates
word.
to join the Lynx family. This is more than
If you're on
just a job.
YouTube, you should be
It's an
seeing this as normal
opportunity
because
to be part of the
it's not that it's
largest,
lagging
most successful,
on my
and
side.
most pioneering
Apparently, my
company
internet is
in
just
human history.
shit here,
Your dream may be to
and
forge
that's
your own
very
destiny
upsetting.
one day. Well, work hard. Heed your superiors. Believe in the Lynx vision. Do this, and you too will get your chance. Your first step is to join our Ever Work program, the greatest gift we give our employees,
Ever work.
turning death into an ongoing opportunity for learning and growth. With Lynx, death is a fresh start.
Oh my god.
Good luck.
Lovely. Lovely. Alright. Before we do that, give me one moment to try and see if we can't get a little bit of the frame dropping to be a little bit better, hopefully. I honestly don't know what much I can do. I mean, it's currently it's literally unwatchable, at least live. Which, good news, no one watches me live, so that's great. The issue is that I want people to watch me live. You know what I mean. So I'd really like a dropped frames rate of less than. It's currently sitting at 61.1, so whatever I did not help. My god. Alright, well, yeah, the bitrate is just awful. Awful. Completely unacceptable. But, good news. I'm still going to do this. Because it wouldn't be much of a test if we didn't actually test it.
Please note, as outlined in Section 31 of your employment agreement, the process of genetic extraction will destroy your original body.
Oh.
Beginning extraction now.
Yes, that seems safe and normal.
Extraction analysis and backup complete. Thank you. Beginning spare generation.
Yes, we're still dropping many frames per second. Congratulations! It is now safe to die. Shipbreakers are responsible for the cost of biomaterials used in the Everwork process. An additional fee is required for deaths that occur outside working hours. That's funny. Outside of working hours. You may now proceed with salvage training. Good luck. Thank you. Alright. Oh my goodness. What's the damage, Chief? If I remember correctly, yeah, it's like 1.2 billion. Yeah. Yeah, that's obviously that's not ideal. I'm gonna have to deal with that. Like I'm going to have to deal with my goddamn internet. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. I have noticed for some reason my internet just does not work normally this time of day. Like that's not true. It works normally. The last few days it has worked shoddily. And I don't know why. Okay. We can now start taking apart this type of ship. The Kleinco Mackerel is the most common ship model in the colonies. The light cargo model is used for civilian cargo and can contain a wide variety of objects. The station hopper transport is outfitted with ad terminals. Electrical safety is advised. Very good. Oh, and we can do the heavy cargo version. A robust model built to transport heavy industrial goods or hazardous materials. Grapple's strength can be upgraded to improve handling of its heavy structural elements. Career progression clearance. Was there story in the tutorial? In the training? Because if so, that's they should not have that. Oh, right. I totally did that. Yes. I totally completed the tutorial.
Hey, Cutter. Welcome aboard.
Hello,
My name's
Weaver.
Weaver. I'm the foreman for yourself and a couple of other shipbreakers in this region.
Good to meet you.
And welcome to your new home. There's everything you need. This is officially called a ready-made long-term employee habitation something or other. Around here, we just call it your hab.
Oh, I like that. The
Let's start
hab.
a new shift and pick your first ship to work on.
Sounds good. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, I guess we'll just start on a ship. Sound right? Is that it? Is that it? That seems to have a couple of bonuses that other ships don't, so, and it doesn't seem to have any more or less hazards than anyone else. Alright, let's see if we remember.
She's all yours, Cutter. Now try
Okay,
to remember, nanocarbon goes in the processor. Aluminum goes in the furnace. Try to salvage the entire ship if you can. We call it using the whole buffalo. You'll hit your certs faster that way and start knocking out that debt of yours. Okay. Your primary goal is to get to the next rank. Good luck out there, Cutter. Weaver out.
Alright, so it's already similarly depressurized. It's good to know. Ooh. Alright, now I don't remember how to do... Okay, there we go. Now I want to say for the engine we had to do a thing, but it doesn't look like there is an actual engine. So it must be fine? Seems to be fine. Just take these home with us. No issue with that, right? No. See, that should be perfectly fine. Okay. Ooh. Very good. Cutting things. Oop. What was that? It's not what I meant to do. Alright, continue to cut things. Do you next? Alright, come on, get out. There you go. So you are going into the processor, and so are you. Alright. Yeah. We're doing it. Oh, range. Gotcha. Okay. Do that next. And you. I am keeping an eye on the fuel and such. That goes there. Same with this. Very good. The lights. I always am really bad at remembering to get all of the lights. Which is bad because the lights are actually like somewhat expensive. Oh. There we go. But especially because they're so small sometimes, like these little red ones, I just forget them. So, you might be wondering, why in the heck am I playing this today? Of all things. Well, I'll tell you, there's not really a reason for that. Honestly, I just... several weeks ago, actually, I sort of decided I wanted to play this. And that was literally it. That literally, as far as that went, I knew I wanted to play this, and I knew that if I wanted to play this... Uh-oh. Okay, no. It seems to be all furnace. Okay, good. Seeing that the other things were processor made me feel like, oh gosh, is that supposed to be mostly processor? Oh, those didn't make it to their assigned place. Come on, get in there. Do it. Do the thing. Yes, very good. Alright. So yeah, no, I just sort of... One day, I was like, I really want to play that again. But then... I... It's so funny you mentioned that, Weaver. I was actually just about to go over there. I forget how to go down. Is it C? Yes. Do I need to get oxygen? Actually, you have to just purchase oxygen every single time. Oh, that's awful. I'd forgotten about that. Anyway. Yeah, I just sort of decided I wanted to play this. And I don't even know why I decided this, but I decided, you know what? When I go back to streaming, this is going to be the game that I play. The very first game that I play is going to be this. And I could not tell you why I decided that. I just did. It was just sort of a... I just felt like it was right.
Processing valuable objects.
Oh, did that get hurt? I sure hope not. Those are worth a good amount of money.
Account credited.
There we go. Should be another one. Yep. Very good. Alright, can we get this? Can we cut this?
Applying credit to account.
Very good. Alright. Oh, no, no, no. Alright. Alright, we are getting back into it. And that's all there is.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
I mean, really, truly, that's all there is to this game. Is just do the stuff. Be careful with your cuts, and you'll be fine. Also, be careful of where you aim things to go, because sometimes you'll aim for that, and they'll just get sucked into the other one, and it's awful, and I hate it, but it is how it is. And honestly, it's one of those like really relaxing games for me that I just really enjoy it. Oh, you're still, but you are disconnected, which is the point. Oh, there's an O2 canister. Obviously, don't shoot that with your laser. That should be sort of a given. Same with that. Oxygen and laser are likely not good friends. Or, well, they're almost too good of friends, some could say. So yes, it's often best to just let them not meet and stay friends away from you. Gosh, I love this game. And it's also like just really pretty and everything. It's such a pretty game. I'm so sorry that the bitrate is just awful right now, but like I said, there's sadly not much I can do about that. I'm going to see over the next. Well, I'm hoping to be back to streaming. So hopefully over the next.
Got about 5 minutes left in this shift, Cutter.
Thank you,
Don't bite
Weaver.
off more than you can chew. Weaver out.
Yes, sir. I'm going to try to be back to streaming, but honestly, it's going to be more tests like this. Uh-oh, stay away from the intake.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Partly because in the same method of this, like I honestly could not tell you whether or not a stream will actually live.
Salvage secured.
It's a bit frustrating, I know, but quite frankly, it is what it is. Can't help it. You know, that's the reality of moving into some place new, is that you don't always know the good things, don't always know the bad things. Oh, calm down there.
Weaver out.
Hold on. I'm going to take that.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Fantastic. See, and I didn't have to pay a buttload of money for that. Alright. Now, can we separate any of this yet? Not really. Okay, that's just a thing in the air. Alright. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of sort of test streams that I'm going to be doing. Just testing the waters, seeing what I can do, what I can't do, and that sort of thing. It's just part of my life at the moment. Honestly, I don't even know how much longer I'll be able to stream at all. But we're gonna try. We're gonna do our best to hopefully get some more streams in. I know my constantly adoring fans are just clamoring for a new stream from me, so I'd hate to disappoint. But the fact of the matter is that, well, it's stuff is happening, and I can't control that at all times. So we're just doing what we can when we can, and hopefully with some time we'll be able to make it work. Very nice. Okay. How do we get in here without... We could do that, but... Can I remove you? Not quite.
Cutter, we're getting down to the wire.
Oh, yes, there's just 1 minute left, I see. I understand you, sir. Oh, actually, I do think these are disconnected. So hold on. One thing I've noticed, if you fly into a section and just kind of move it with your body, sometimes you can actually disconnect it. Yes, like that. Very nice. Very good. That's what we like to see. That right there. Perfect. Be very careful in these tight little spaces like this, because you can and will die. There it goes. All right. Oh, we destroyed a little bit of nanocarbon. That's a shame. That's a shame. Anyway. All right. Oh my God. I'm watching the stream again on a different device just to see, and it is just so far behind. I honestly am shocked at how far behind it is. And it continuously freezes, and my God, this is just untenable. All right. Well, anyway, we did do a good amount. I don't think it's nearly as much as we're likely going to be charged at the end of the day, because that's a thing that they'll do sometimes, is they will charge you money for things throughout the day. But I mean, we made some good... Yeah, like I'm watching the stream right now, and it's just at the part where we had to refill our oxygen the first time. That's... Oh my God, that was so long ago. That was nearly 10 minutes ago. That's ridiculous. Actually, not nearly. That is literally 10 minutes ago. I'm looking at the timer at the top, and yeah, that's literally 10 minutes ago. That's ridiculous. The stream should not be 10 minutes behind like that. What the hell? Do I need to, like, increase speed or something? Like, what the heck happened? No, no, it's just that backed up. My I legitimately do not know what happened. Cool, we got a new hat poster. Yeah, okay. So actually we did make more than the accrued fees. So that's good. That's lovely. Alright, so... if I remember correctly, the workstation is where you get new equipment, or like upgrade your equipment sort of thing. Okay, that's just license. Alright, alright. Is there anything I can get at rank 3? Seems like 5 is sort of the baseline. Alright. Well, I mean, we'd gotten to level 25 before, so, you know, it's possible. Oh, I see a person. Hello, person, in like 10 minutes. It's good to see you here. If you're still here after 10 minutes, thank you for dropping by. Unless the second person is me closing the stream and reopening it to see if it actually worked. In which case, hello, me a second time. How are you? I'm not doing so good, because apparently my bitrate is atrocious. Coming in. Alright. There we go. Actually, hold on. Don't. Okay. No, don't come towards me. I just needed to make sure you don't have, like, anything else in you. No, okay. Then yes, go over there. No, in the thing. Very good. Yes, in there. Yep, you're doing it. You're great. You're lovely. Alright, fantastic. So, as you can see, that was super incredibly helpful. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's literally nothing. Okay, so that is explosive. That we do not want to explode. So usually they have some sort of like cutoff valve or some such, but I don't know where that is. It's very, very dangerous to be firing the laser around this, but typically if you're careful enough, you can do it without it being too much of an issue.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Alright. So now we can push that away into that blue thing over there, which it was very, very kind of the developer to make the words the same color as the gate that they're going into. That is incredibly helpful, and yeah, just props for that. Very good stuff. All right.
Deposit accepted for processing.
And usually there's some sort of cutoff valve for these. It may be on the other side. So we're going to try and see if that's available to us. And if not, we may just have to do something incredibly dangerous. Okay. Get that. And that. And that. There's another one over here. No, there's not. Okay. So if you've never played this game before, and are confused as to what's happening, essentially we sold ourselves off to a mining corporation, not mining necessarily, a salvage operation, where you are salvaging old spaceships. And it's very grueling work, very dangerous work as well, and essentially that's why it pays so well. We are in debt a lot of money, as you saw at the start of the stream, because you were definitely here at the start of the stream. By the way, our one viewer is gone. Sorry, not one viewer, our second viewer, because I am our one viewer. They did in fact leave. Whether they were also us and Twitch just sort of realized it, or you know, they were an actual person. In either case, they're gone. So just in case you cared, not that you can see this, because apparently this is so freaking terrible of a bit rate. All right, so it looks to me like we're just going to have to be incredibly careful in a very, very dangerous situation, because I do not see a cutoff. We could try to remove this, but I don't know that it will not explode. Oh. It did not explode.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
Indeed. Okay. All right. I would love some oxygen. Thank you so much. Very good. Very good. All right. And right back at it. So, that's exactly what we're going to do with this one now, is the exact same thing. We're just going to try and essentially just rip it from its little cradle there. Try and bring it towards us, which is harder than it looks because it's technically too heavy for us. So that should work. It should get down there. I can't tell if that one's actually in or not. Does not appear to be, actually. So keep going. Oop. There you go. All right. They both made it in. Fantastic. So now we should be able to remove these. We should make this separate from the rest of the frame, which means we can send it on its merry little way into the salvage processor, I suppose is what that's called. So this is just not heavy enough that we can in fact move it, which I'll admit is rough, but it should still work. Very Very good. Now, all of this is mostly furnace, but it's too heavy for us. So, what we have to do with it is essentially we do have to cut it into pieces, which is sad for us because well, honestly, actually that's a possibility. What I'm realizing is this just moved all of that. Despite the fact that it kind of shouldn't have. It kind of shouldn't have. Things in the game are supposed to maintain their mass, and,
Salvage is secured. Credits deposited.
you know, they don't, always.
Credits transferred.
So, one thing we can kind of do is knock things around a little bit. See how that's even still kind of knocking that around a little bit? So we can use this little bit of a shell here and try to finagle it.
All right, Cutter. You got about 5 minutes to fill your boots. 5 minutes left. We're out.
Thank you, Weaver. Again, it's not the easiest thing to do, obviously, because we also then need to get this in its proper location and everything. Which, obviously, if we're knocking something else into theirs, is sort of a difficult thing to finagle, because they are supposed to be somewhat drawn into the area. Once they pass that like yellow line, they're supposed to have a little bit of a gravitational force bringing them in. However, it doesn't always work. And so we just sort of have to... Oh, it is bringing it in. Fantastic. Oh, we're going to lose a bunch of stuff from it, though. Because there was stuff in there, yeah. Medical kit and oxygen was one of the things in there that was really nice to have had. But ultimately, it's worth so much that I think it's kind of still worth to have not lost all of that. And then one thing that I do not care for about this game is the fact that the glass, which is oftentimes part of the processor parts, is also usually furnace, which means you have to cut it out. And honestly, it's usually not even worth that much. I mean, look at that. 65k. It's kind of worth, especially in the early game like this. But really, truly, like, is it though? Is it actually worth it? So yeah, it's just sort of one of those things. Alright, I don't think there's any ship left. Oh, no, I'm wrong. There's a little bit for the furnace. And I have a minute to get it in there. Is there anything of value in here? Of course not. No, that was just the other one. Alright, get in there. Come on. So with this game, you're almost always going to have a little bit of lost material. Almost always. It just comes with the territory that I mean, you know how it is. Some things just get lost in space. And that's all there is to it. Alright, I think with this being done, we've been going for about 50 minutes now. A decent enough time for having tested this stream, I think. And with the level of I'll buy one of those. Okay. With the level of awful frame dropping that we've seen here today, I think I should just, you know, cut my losses, as it were. Huzzah!
License level increased.
Rank 4. So we may continue this tomorrow. I'm going to see if anything can be done about my abysmal internet speed, apparently. Because, yeah, this is just... Literally, I'm looking at the video again, and I am literally just starting the second day on there. It has 14 minutes and some seconds left. It's like, wow, that's pretty much the entirety.
Good morning, Cutter 9346.
So yes,
Links would like to share
we
the
may
following
in fact
inspirational message.
be back.
The greatest reward in life is the chance to work
Oh,
hard at work worth doing.
we can handle electrical hazards now. Lovely. Made more money than we cost, which is always good. Oh, and we got a little sticker. Cute. All right. It'll probably tell me all that stuff again in the next time that we do this. But for now, yes, that's just where we're going to end that. I don't know. It's a bit of a shame, I'll say. I was really hoping that there wouldn't be any issues, but that's also literally why I did this stream, was I needed to see if there would be any issues. I'm honestly curious if when I end stream, if the stream on Twitch will actually end, or if it will play out to the end. And again, the thing you might not realize is none of the lag that you saw today, if you were watching live, which you weren't, but all of the lag that I was talking about today, let's do that. All of the lag that I was talking about today was due to internet and not my computer. I experienced none of that, and you, as the VOD watcher, will also not experience any of that. Hopefully. You shouldn't. That wouldn't make any sense. So yes, all of that is to say, yeah, just lots of things to think about, to do. I'm hoping that with a few tweaks of my settings or of my internet setup, we might be able to have a bit better um, bit rate. Because again, if this is what we're going off of, that's just not tenable. Like that's impossible. I would not watch a stream like that, whether it was my favorite person or not. Like, and I know I'm not anyone's favorite person. So for that to be the quality of the stream is just we're not going to get anyone on that. Um, I'm a little bit trying to just stretch this to the actual hour mark because we're at 57 minutes, and uh, you know, I think it looks a little bit better that it's an hour long instead of 57 minutes. I just think that that plays better when someone looks at the uh, the video online. They'll see an hour long video instead of a 57-minute long video, and then they'll be like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense." So I guess I can say a little bit about the move. Um, like I said, it was just exhausting. So many things to pack. Not my own, but of other people, because I was helping them as well, and then because we were also selling the current place, our current flat, we had to spruce it up. We had to do different things, yada yada. So I was constantly moving my desk back and forth, uh, all across the bloody place, um, which is why I literally could not even do recordings. It was just constantly moving things around. So it was just honestly easier to just rip down my streaming setup in order to, oh, hello, a second viewer again. Hello, we're going to be ending soon. So it's all right. Appreciate you. Really do. If you hear this ever, which you probably won't, because it'll be at this point 15 minutes until you see it, or really probably 20 minutes, since apparently the bitrate is actually just slowing down time too. But yeah, no, it was just a constant moving things around, which just destroyed everything. Not destroyed, sorry, destroyed my entire um, will to do things. Plus, I was still working at the time. Um, so it was one of those, like, I not only literally could not stream, I also could not record, and I also did not have the energy to do anything. I pretty much didn't do anything on Twitter for a while. I was trying, but I was like, I bloody cannot. Um, there were things going on that, like, our floor, we found out that a section of the floor was basically just rotted. And so we called someone to redo that, and that was one of the times where I had to move all of my things because it was in the room, and because of the flooring, they had to rip up the entire floor in order to get to that one section, which is when we found the second section that was also rotting, which took even more time. And all that time, I had to be set up in a bedroom, essentially, that, yeah, just did not have a lot of space. And also, my computer has lights, and I don't like there to be a lot of light when I'm asleep. So that was rough. Anyway, we've reached the 1 hour mark. Huzzah! Huzzah, huzzah! And somehow we haven't actually lost our second viewer, which, honestly, thank you for somehow sticking around. I cannot imagine watching whatever it is you're watching, unless, of course, my internet is so poor that it just hasn't updated me, and you are gone, and but you know what? That's negative thinking, and I'm going to be positive and say you're a very nice person who stuck around despite the fact that the bitrate is awful. So thank you. Anyway, I'm going to end this. I'll end that here. I don't have my usual thing that I have to say because I literally had it written out and I don't know where that went in the move. You know, you put something in a box and you think, I'll label it this and that will remind me, and then no, it will not. Because you labeled a bunch of boxes, a bunch of different things, thinking that it'll remind you, and it does not. Anyway, really just thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. You're amazing. We did lose our second viewer when the time readjusted. So they've probably been gone for a while. Just saw that now. Just wanted to update you. I know you're very invested in whether or not the second viewer was around. But yeah, no, we really appreciate you. And thank you for being here. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're keeping safe and keeping yourself well as well. Because that's just as important. It's good to be good to others, but it's also good to be good to yourself. It's something we should all strive for today. Do unto others as you'd like to be treated, and treat yourself as you'd treat others. That's really it. You all have a lovely morning, evening, afternoon, whenever it is you're watching this. And I will see you again, hopefully tomorrow. Not sure what time. Today's stream was a bit later than usual, but who knows? Maybe that'll be our norm from now on. Who knows? I don't know. Just since I still have you, we're ending with a dropped frame rate of 64.5. Abysmal. Truly abysmal. On the video, on the Twitch side of things, I'm seeing there's still 7.5 minutes of the mission left. That's how far behind it is. Anyway, you all have a lovely whenever it is you're watching this, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully tomorrow. Bye.